Hi, my name is Cindy, aka Z9designs. Today is What Would You Make? Where all of the items that you have are made from wood. Well, sit back, relax, and see what I've done. I even had a remake, and you're going to be surprised. So keep watching. DIY number 1, table leg rabbit. Supplies needed include a chair leg. Now this was previously a candle holder, hot glue, white acrylic paint, some small flowers, greenery, ribbon, a wooden ball, wooden ears, antique wax, hot glue, and wood glue. I thought I would make a rabbit out of a previously made candlestick. I removed the black rings in the middle and the lower part of the wooden leg. I just pulled them off because I just used wood glue. And then I rubbed the wooden ball with antique wax until covered. And then I just wiped off the excess. Then I painted, or you would say dry brushed, the wooden leg, the wooden ball, and the ears with white acrylic paint. And come to think of it, next time, or if any of you are doing that, you can use maybe a very pale gray. That would look nice too, because it would kind of look like the rabbit's fur. Then I had a couple of wooden oval pieces, one large and one small, and I used wood glue to adhere the smaller part to the larger part of the ear. And then I used wood glue and hot glue to adhere the ears to the top of the head. Now you have to make sure the bottom is cut off. You don't want the oval part, because that would be very hard to adhere to the ears unless you made a cut in the wooden ball. Now I did leave the rings on the neck area, and I just painted those white. Then I placed some white and blue faux flowers around the ears, and then I added some greenery on the sides, kind of like what you would see coming out of a carrot. Then I made a bow, and I hot glued that around the neck area. Now, as you can see, I had it backwards, so I had to remove the flowers and turn the leg around and put them in the right place. Then I made the bow, and I just hot glued that to the neck area. I think this is cute, especially dry brushed with the white paint. And I styled it by putting some carrots around the rabbit. Now, we know rabbits have nothing to do with Easter, but it has everything to do with spring and creation. God made rabbits for our enjoyment. And so if you've liked what you've seen, please let me know. It just goes to show you that creativity is a God-given gift. DIY number 2, an African American magnifying glass. The supplies needed include a magnifying glass, 16 round wooden rings, a tip of a wooden object, I think it was a chess piece, white, black, and brown acrylic paint, and some wood glue. Now, you've all seen these magnifying glasses at Dollar Tree, so that is where I purchased it. And it's set in my drawer, just plain and unused. And then I had a bright idea that I could make something unique honoring Black History Month. So I began putting the rings on the handle one by one until I made it to the bottom. Now the bottom piece is flat, which is good because you can hot glue or E6000 to that and you won't have to worry about it falling off. Now, I put a total of 16 rings and one game piece, and I think this was from a chess game. I should have painted each ring before I put it on the handle and glued it, but no, I like to do things the hard way sometimes. So what I did is I alternated each ring with a different color. First black, then white, then brown, and so on. And then I decided to put dots on the rings. And sometimes you just craft as you go. I painted the very bottom tip black, and then I did brown and white, but I didn't put any polka dots on the bottom. Now it looks like something I can style on a console or coffee table. I got the idea from a piece of fabric that I had purchased. So you see, inspiration can come from any direction. So let me know your thoughts. What a transformation and an upgrade. It looks high-end. So What Would You Make is hosted by Rustic and Lace DIY and z9designs. The guest host is Craft Crumbs. These ladies are so talented and can make some witty things. So be sure to subscribe, like, save, and comment on their channels. They are innovative, unique, and interesting DIYers, and the link to their channels is in the description box below. There are other crafters or DIYers that will show you what they can make out of wood, and they're also very talented. So be sure to check out their channels. The link to the playlist is in the description box below. Now on to my wooden bookends, DIY number 3. The supplies needed include hot glue, some metal bookends, and Dollar Tree arch wood pieces. Now, I got these metal bookends from Dollar Tree, I think when things were still $1. So I just kept them, and I said, one of these days, I'm going to do something with them. Well, the future is today. I spray painted the metal bookends black and then touched them up, and they're good to go. Because you see, before they were a hot pink, and no, I did not want that. I also found these arches with a wooden flower in the middle of the arch. It is very fragile, so I did not remove it. I wanted to, and there's other things that I could have put there, but I thought that it was high-end all by itself. I didn't really need to do anything with it, except I hot glued the arches to the metal bookends. And I styled them on my mantle, and this looks so high-end, and I'm sure others will think so too. And when I get tired of the tan color, I have some black ones that I can just swap out. This is very simple and impactful. So let me know what your thoughts are. If you have liked what you've seen, please subscribe, like, save, and comment. Crafting is very satisfying, but it can be challenging trying to come up with something different and unique. I always enjoy encouraging comments. Also, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, and Facebook. And it is free. Isn't that wonderful? You can subscribe because it's free. Thanks for watching each week. I appreciate all of your comments. And remember, peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give you as the world gives. Do not let your heart be troubled, and do not be afraid. This is found in John 14:27. See you later. Bye. Love, Cindy.